couple different innings where we had a chance to break them a little bit, or at least to make Bill think about getting into that bullpen, and that was our goal. You got to get into the bullpen. You see those starters; there's a lot of innings in those starters. So something's telling us down in that bullpen. We may have an opportunity, to obviously create some spacing. But shit, he clutched up and did a really good job of pitching in big moments. And we get to that 3-0 count even in that bases loaded inning there in the 7th, and he comes back and throws 3 strikes with the 3rd one right by our third baseman. So it was a quality start by him. I didn't think our Will Dennis threw as bad as what the score showed, just based on how we defended it behind him. But we got to be better on the mound, and we've got to get some better timely hits to be able to beat a good club like that.
Yeah, what has Will Dennis kind of brought for you on Fridays? Today he takes the loss. He gives up 5 runs, but you guys have 5 errors, a couple of catches interference, a couple balls get by in the outfield that were really key there. What's he kind of brought on Fridays to kind of stabilize things for you there?
Well, number one, just consistency. And that's what you're looking for on Friday night. Your games are going to be close, and someone's got to get a crack here or there to win that thing, and they took advantage of it. And I thought the balls that they took advantage of to get runs across the board, even with our misfits in the outfield, was just elevation. And so he just got up a little bit, and I think that happens to pitchers a lot when they feel they got to create the out themselves, just based on some things that maybe happen behind them. So maybe try to do a little bit more than what he's used to, or we want him to do, get that elevation, and then they were able to put the proper swings on to have success. And
you guys now 12-4 in conference. That's including the loss today and a couple losses last week. How are you guys able to start so strong in the conference in a WAC that's kind of open this year with Sacramento State coming as the reigning champs coming back, but struggling a little bit?
Well, it's been our pitching, and pitching and defense, and obviously that both sides of it let us down a little bit tonight, especially on the defensive side of it. But we got off to a good start just based on being able to take care of the baseball and give ourselves opportunities to score runs, in tight situations. So we got to do that tomorrow, and come right back out here with Skylar Ginger, who leads the conference, in strikeouts, and keep the ball on the ground and allow our defense to gobble it up, and then just play a little bit more sound offensively and defensively.
And what do you struggled a little bit last weekend and losing a day. What do you got to do to turn it around, get yourself going back in the right direction? Because in the WAC, it's going to come down to that conference tournament over who gets the bid this year.
Sure, it's a freebie war. We talk about it all the time. We give a game away against University of Washington even on Tuesday, where we give up 14 free bases, and so 14-6, we got 6 and gave up 14. And I'll be curious to look at those same stats tonight, because I think we just gave good teams too many opportunities, and when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough situation. So we got to take care of, from walks to catcher's interference to box to making some errors, and just give ourselves a chance that way first, and then hopefully you get into a better rhythm of the game and better things happen.